enjoy the fun, chatting with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin in Crocs. We're Kickin in Crocs.
Start the episode.
Djibouti.
that was.
Hello and welcome to Kickin' Crocs, the podcast, where we talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and all sorts of stuff. My name is Steve, 1/3 of Kickin' Crocs.
My name is Dave, the non-hunch version of Kicking Your Crocs.
My name is Nick, and I just watched Rocky.
Now buy my stuff.
Then buy my stuff. That was really funny. We're not going to mention it on the show.
I like the snow game that we have on right now.
Yeah, we're watching Buffalo versus San Fran. Sunday night football. Unfortunately, we apologize. This weekend has been crazy with it being Thanksgiving and whatnot. So the episode was obviously not uploaded on
It's mostly Nick's
Sunday
fault.
night.
Yeah,
We weren't gonna say it, but now we're saying it.
99%
Yeah,
on me.
It's 99%.
99.8% on you.
0.7. Taking that 0.3 back.
I gotta adjust.
We were commenting on how slouched Dave was, and we were questioning if he wanted to
I'm tired.
sit himself up.
I'm tired.
And our concern for his proper posture.
been a long week.
Pillows.
Well, that being said, I'm just gonna, get comfortable here. There we go.
Well, that's your normal sitting.
Yeah, this is how I normally sit. I'm the one that slouches all the way down.
True that. The youngest among us.
Indeed.
So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did you give thanks?
Always giving thanks.
Mine went well. Yeah, my actually went off without a hitch. Believe it or not.
Nice.
Considering.
Yours went off without a light bulb.
Yeah. We had a full house, about 22 people, and then about a half an hour into the service of the food, power down. And then we got two teases for about 30 seconds each.
At least the
and
food
then it
was
done for the
At
night.
least the food was done.
The
the
being
food was
yeah.
done.
That's
but
kind of important.
We had just uncovered it basically,
And food.
It was almost that.
That's really funny.
And then our basement.
What caused the power outage?
An accident down the street, so the whole town was out.
Oh,
Like the whole area was out.
yeah.
Because at first we thought it was just my father's house. Then we saw that other houses were out. Then when the power came on for that 30 seconds, it came on really odd. Like enough power wasn't going to the house, so a lot of his lights were dimming. So now we're like, did he trip something? Is something going on? So now we're checking all the breakers.
Just to make
or
sure,
whatever.
yeah.
And then the power went out again. Then it came on again at full blast. So I'm like, at least it's not your house. There's not enough power coming. And then it went down again. So we spent Thanksgiving by candlelight because we celebrate in my dad's basement. It's a finished basement, but it's in the basement.
I didn't know
because
it was in the basement.
that's where we have the room for the 22 people. He doesn't have it in the main part of the house. So we had it in the basement. That's where you have candles. But like I said,
That's how the Pilgrims did it back in the day.
Well, listen, I wanted to bring it back.
In the basement?
I wanted to bring it back. Yeah, in the basement of an
By
Italian guy.
candlelight. By candlelight.
In the basement of an Italian guy's house.
It's a very American holiday, though.
It was unintentionally romantic. Now, it was cool. We played tombola, which is bingo. For those of you that don't know, that was a lot of fun. I put money on the line for the kids.
Tumbloa.
Tombola. Tombo.
Is there a song connected to it?
No, but we
And
can make
Tombola
one.
was his name. Oh.
Tombola. We'll have to make one. You can make it happen. You're so good at that. Let's do it. We're going to make it tombola. We're going to bring it back. We're going to bring tombola back, and Dave's going to be the one to launch it. Sure. I like it.
T4. T4. T4.
T cuatros.
T4.
Tombola.
T cuatro. And then we did. And then
You have to stand up and say tombola?
Yes, I made them do that. Like if you don't say tombola, you don't get any money.
But is that how it
That's
normally
kinda how it
works?
works.
Or
Yeah,
is that,
like
is
you
that
would yell
a Nick
bingo.
rule?
It's kind of
No,
works
no, like
how
you would
for
yell
bingo
bingo,
goes
same
too.
thing.
Yeah, it's
same
bingo.
thing.
Well, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
Italian bingo. Hey, Kels, you ever play tombola?
Heard of it, never played of it.
Heard of it? Never. How about you, Steve? You ever play it?
No.
Is there a French bingo, Kelsey?
French bingo.
French bingo.
She's not sure.
She says she's not sure.
We can play on the air one time a quick version of
You
tombola.
just have a bunch of different languages.
Oh,
or-
yes. Nothing more exciting than watching people play bingo.
Yes. Well, if we have
On a
if we
podcast.
have gibbets on the line,
Welcome to your grandmother's podcast, where we talk about
Yeah.
we talk about bingo. Why there's too much salt
we
in
just
food
were
these
talking about
days.
we had to expand the age.
that's my prune juice working. No, I listen. It's different traditions and different versions of traditions. I think it's cool. What about you guys? Any games?
No.
No.
No, we ate food.
Any interesting discussions?
Yeah. We were good till dessert. Then there was minor conflicts amongst the conversations.
So in other words,
Otherwise, good.
it was
a
another
good day.
regular family Thanksgiving.
day.
Exactly.
It's a good day.
You got to have.
I mean,
family
it was thrown
conversation.
off because Kelsey did not go to the parade. It's like the fourth time in the history of Kelsey that she's missed a parade.
In the history of
And
Kelsey.
to be fair, the weather was rough.
It
The
was.
weather was,
It
pretty
poured
bad.
here. I mean, it was coming down here.
Yeah.
We maintained power though.
Parade was pretty good though. Yeah, we maintained
Yeah.
power too. We were
Show
fine.
off.
Yeah.
Show off.
And which is great because all the rain we got added about a tenth of an inch of water to our dying reservoir, which basically
Seriously,
is
dying
an
reservoirs.
oversized puddle right now. How's the brick reservoir look?
Kelsey, you
There's
been
a
to
beach for it now.
Kelsey, you been to the Brick
Yeah,
Reservoir?
there's sand.
It's just as bad.
There's sand. Yeah.
What'd you say?
The Brick is just as
There's
bad.
sand
Kelsey
there
says.
now. There's sand.
She runs there. I mean, I ran Friday for the first time at not for the first time, but for the first time at Manasquan.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. Never seen the sand at Brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, a beach
I,
at brick reservoir. That's not good.
That's crazy.
So Brick
I
Beach
ran
6 is now at the Brick Reservoir.
I ran for the first time at the reservoir at Manasquan on Friday. Now, I had obviously Kelsey's run there a bunch of times, sent pictures, and then my buddy Carl runs there in the morning, and he sent snaps and things like that. But I haven't been there in person because I usually just run in the neighborhood. But Kelsey had Declan to go visit her college roommate that was in town. So I was like, all right, well, that's a perfect opportunity for me to get a run. And so I went to the reservoir instead of running the neighborhood because I just had to do 13 miles. So I just did 2 loops at the reservoir and
that's
then
awesome.
out a little bit and then back a little bit. And I seen it firsthand. You're like, wow, this is crazy. Like people used to fish over the fence because the water's right there. And now you can walk all the way out. And I'm like, oh, that's bad.
It's creepy to think like that's our water supply. Like that's what that is. Like if that does not fill
Yeah.
back up,
That goes
now
away.
what? Like what?
We are
the
in
heck?
trouble.
Then we don't drink water.
Who knows? Like, do they pump it in from another? Like, what do they do at that point? Like,
I don't know.
say the reservoir.
Switch to bottled.
Yeah, seriously, I guess. But you have to think about it. Not just for drinking. Everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Showers,
Every-
laundry.
every poop you take?
Every single one. I take him at Steve's house. That's it.
Well, New York, they were telling people that, not excessively, like, flush their toilets or, like, run their water when they're brushing their teeth.
Well, did
that
you
kind
get
of
the
thing.
calls here?
No.
I didn't
So
get any
I
call.
got like 5 calls in a day, like aggressive. They're texting me, they're calling me, and it's all automated.
using water.
It was
Well,
really
that's because
bad.
the Migliaccios use a ton of water.
Yeah, they just keep using their water. Man. They keep flushing those toilets
Apparently
for
a
no
ton.
reason.
So and the message is like if you're a landlord, please have your tenants, and if you have sprinkler
Yeah,
systems,
yeah,
I have
yeah.
none of those things. And
Sprinkler systems are running all over the place here.
which is so,
So-
you were telling me
unless you
saw
have
that.
well water, which I get. I didn't even think of that. And
No, but the well water still pulls from the reservoir. It's lines coming from the reservoir a lot of the times.
Really?
Yes,
no.
I thought it was just naturally
Yeah,
built up from
No,
the
I
ground.
thought it was just natural water from the well. I mean, it's water on your property.
Yeah,
you
but
just
it's
go
tap-
down into the surface.
It depends.
surface level.
Some of them are tapped from larger lines of water, and I was just told this recently from a guy that does the line tapping for the reservoir for the water for the wells.
That doesn't
He goes,
sound
they
right,
come
though.
from other water sources. Some of them being the reservoir, like they're just tapping into underground water lines, drainage from those areas.
Maybe, yeah. And they're not piped in because you have to pay for
No,
that.
it's not piped in. No, it's not piped in. It's natural water
Yeah.
streams, but they're coming from the same spots.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But you're 100% right. It's not piped in. No, not at all. He just had a house built in Howe,
Yeah.
I mean, and was telling me that. So I don't know anything about well water as far as like where it's actually
Yeah.
generating from. So
Yeah.
I can only take it from his
Comment
word.
below if you know how wells
But it is
work. Because we do
even
not.
So you're in the middle of a drought and
Yeah.
you have your sprinklers going, like, stop.
Yeah, like for real.
And we're in the winter. Like you're not keeping it alive.
Yes,
It's
like,
done.
what do you do?
It's done.
Come on. It's
It-
no
Let it
point. There's
go.
no point
it's
to keeping
December.
that alive.
It's December. We're done now.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
because
over.
Steve runs to me on Wednesdays and we'll see people with their sprinklers on stuff. We're like, what? is
Why?
that?
It's so
Right
weird.
now.
We're actually talking in the day that we're at.
Yeah. No, because it's going to air tomorrow probably.
Oh, so we are talking.
I mean,
past
like, I
tense.
guess I can upload it as soon as I get home. It just
Oh, no.
people really won't watch it until tomorrow.
No, you're gonna be tired.
Let it go.
Now we're gonna sing about snow.
Yeah. So you had your power outage.
Yeah, so I had the power outage, but it was still a great time. We still had a great time. Having my cousins here, Lucia and Christian from, and her fiance Christian from Ischia,
Lucia?
which is Lucia.
Lucia.
And I had last time I saw her, she was 3 years old,
Lucia Pet.
and her twin sisters were 1.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
She has
you
twin
know.
sisters. So she's a triplet.
No,
She has
she's
sisters
the
that are
oldest.
twins.
She has
Sisters
sisters
are
that are
twins.
twins. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Are there
Now
twin
that makes
You're
sisters?
right.
sense.
You're right. Correct. No, the way I said it.
Triplets.
Yeah. So she's the oldest of the girls, and then she has 2 younger twin
She's getting
sisters.
married. Are you going out to Italy for the wedding?
I don't know when they're getting married. They've been engaged for a while, so I don't know when they're getting married. And they're still young. They're still in their early 20s. I think they're going to try to finish.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
He's going to finish college first.
Yeah, that's gonna fall apart.
No. They've been together. so they've been together since she was 15.
That's gonna fall apart. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Now, they are
I don't know anybody else where that's happened.
They seem to be a great couple.
In Italian families, definitely don't know anybody else that's
Wait,
been
that was your
together since
parents?
they were like
Was that your parents?
really, really young.
Oh, 18, man.
Stayed with one person the
I
entire
wasn't
time.
15. Yeah, and it works. Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in my family that were like that, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no,
modern
it's cool.
times.
Yeah, well, on the island, what do I know?
You're on the island. You only got so many options.
You're excited you
No,
find
but they're
someone
in
that's not
America.
related to you.
They're in America now, so
No,
man,
they were only here for vacation.
that's all it takes. One vacation.
She do,
Actually, he's
they
not
do
wrong.
they do both. Both were talking about like if they can find job opportunities here. So she's a graphic designer.
Oh.
And he's I
can
told you
find job
guys he's
opportunities
a
here, yeah.
mechanical engineer. So he
Oh,
wants
he
to-
absolutely could
he
do
actually
that, yeah.
wants to work on like limb development, artificial limb development that connects to the brain.
What's more biomechanical
Oh,
engineering?
that's what he is. I'm sorry, biomechanical. What did I
Yeah.
say mechanical?
Yeah.
I said biomechanical. I'm sorry.
That's
you're-
biomechanical.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's going for the specialty.
It's similar but
Yeah.
different.
But he's going for the specialty in it following his certificate this year. He has to do 2
So
tests.
they want to come to America.
Yeah, yes, they do. Especially following this trip, they're just like, there's just so much more opportunity here for them and room. I mean, they're on an island.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to have a desire to stay in mainland Italy. So, but who knows? Time will
I
tell.
hear it's hard to become a citizen these days. A lot of work to do.
So here's the interesting thing. They were talking to me about working visas, and I said I don't really have the details. I said with our new administration, though, I feel that you'll have a better chance with working visas because they they want people that are going to bring to the country in ideas and whatever it may be.
Working visa is the way to go.
So-
Especially someone who's going to be in biomechanical engineering.
I told him, I said, you probably will have
You'll
very
walk in and
little.
they'll
He
be
goes,
like,
well, I don't really
"Hi."
speak English that well. I said, you're already speaking better than most people I see on like tech calls
Yeah.
that have like multiple different
He already
backgrounds,
said
Indian,
he's,
Chinese, and they speak very different.
I'm not speaking English very well.
I'm like,
How you doing?
You just did it just
and,
fine.
and what's funny is he did say it to me in English, which is funny.
You're like,
It's like you're ahead of the game, buddy.
yeah.
And he seems to be very intelligent, so I don't think that he'll have a hard time. But he's a good down to earth guy. You guys would have had a nice time with him if I was able
Anybody?
to connect us.
Yeah, you didn't though.
I didn't. Next time. Another time.
Anybody do any Black Friday shopping?
No.
Dude, no. It was the worst. Everything I wanted is exactly the same freaking price.
There was a nice meme.
The same
of
price.
Like somebody was like, put the groceries on sale.
Yeah,
Put
oh, I
the
didn't see
groceries
that.
on
That's what we're
sale.
looking
No,
for.
my favorite is the Braveheart one, where he goes.
Thank you, Shadow Half.
I'm good, but we can share. Kelsey's trying not her arm may appear on camera for stuffed bread.
Thank you.
Nick's dad has
Nick's dad brought some
made
stuffed
some
bread.
stuffed bread. And what is this bread stuffed with, Nicola?
all kinds of meat, sir. So have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't mind if I do.
I did like online Black
You'll
Friday
need.
shopping.
There's napkins under there. Yeah.
I did some online Black Friday
Oh, you
shopping.
did get some stuff. Good.
Like on Amazon. But
Nice.
so
Get the one. with
Kelsey,
all the meat in it.
so Kelsey was meeting up with a college roommate.
Look at the other pieces. Continue. Go ahead.
So Kelsey was meeting up with a college roommate. Now
Mm-hmm.
the way her college roommate had worded it was like, "Hey, are you and Declan free?" So we figured like, "Oh, it's a girls' hangout." So they're gonna do a girls' hangout.
Hmm. Okay.
So she was meeting up with Declan. Oh, they. So what you're seeing is they paid. Nick's look at the football game.
Yeah.
They paid the Buffalo Bills fans $20 an hour to shovel out.
No way. Is that what they
seats.
did?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
because it's snowing pretty
So
bad
you
there.
thought it was just them going. to hang
So
out.
we were under the impression that it was just going to be them going to the boardwalk because her family lives in Point, like a block from the boardwalk.
Oh, nice.
And then So I was like,
Hopelessly.
I'll get my run in. So I'll go to the reservoir, do my run like we were just talking about. And then it turned out Kelsey's friend Emily brought her boyfriend, which she didn't mention. Now, had I known the boyfriend was going, I would have gone too to vet this guy and see, like, meet him, you know,
Do I
kind of
want
see.
my
yeah,
wife
yeah.
and child randomly hang out with some
Well, no,
guy?
not even that. Just for like, is she right for Emily?
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But
The friend kind of thing, you know.
I didn't get
Get
to
to go.
So I did my run, but immediately after my run, I was going to help my dad move a table. Like my mom bought a table. You know how we're redoing the kitchen,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Which
Which
is
is awesome.
the countertops come Thursday,
Oh wow, you guys are
and then
really making
all
progress now.
they come and put the countertops in. Then it's
cool.
just flooring left,
Okay.
and we done.
So she has a new table.
So she bought a table.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to pick it up at Kirkland's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened to the table?
The table was fine, but we
But-
were picking up at 2 o'clock on Black Friday
Uh-oh.
Okay.
in the Kohl's parking lot in Brick. If you know anything about Bricktown,
And now you're on Black Friday.
if you know anything about Bricktown, the ShopRite Kohl's like parking lot
It's insane.
is insanity,
good-
and
on a
they're
good day.
building another
Store.
a Shake Shack with attached. Yes,
in the same complex?
yeah, that's that new building that's going right up.
go, man.
So there's like
Shake Shack.
McDonald's, and then there's a Shake Shack split with something else. I forget what it's split with. So it's even more. Of
That's
this-
got to be a zoning issue. There's
Bro.
there's not enough parking for all the stores.
They added parking around the restaurant, so they built out more parking. But you couldn't park there right now because it's still a construction site.
Where's the Shake Shack going to be? Because they already maxed out their parking.
No,
They put
they
it in the
built a
middle?
building right next.
Where?
Right where that old bank used to be.
Yeah.
Oh, they got rid of the
What
bank.
was
That
it
bank's
knocked
gone.
down?
Was it,
yeah,
what
they
was it
knocked
again?
it down.
Which
They
bank was it?
cleared all the land there.
I want to see it was Wachovia.
They cleared all the land there and they built up a new building with more parking space. It's still going to be a disaster. So the insanity of trying to get this table. So we pull up on the side. So my dad's like, we took my mom's car. We're like, he's like, oh, should we call somebody with a truck? Because all the flooring for his house is in his truck. Like all tarped up.
he's
right?
full, he's
Like,
packed.
So
Yeah,
he can't move
And
his
that's
truck right now.
after the other truck, so you can't do
Right.
anything.
So we're like, we'll just use my mom's SUV. We'll put the seats down. It should be fine. Great. No problem.
Great.
So I'm going to drive my mom's SUV because I don't have to move the seat. Right.
Okay.
My mom and I have like the same driving position where I can get by with it, where my dad would
Yeah.
have to pull back. So we go to the Coles thing. We pull aside Kirkland on the side. He's like, all right, I'm going to go in. And I'm going to go in and get, let them know we're here and figure out where we got to go.
Yeah. Good luck.
He's like, I get a call like 2 seconds later because I had to put my hazards on because there's no parking spots on the side. So I'm
it's
waiting.
packed. Yeah,
So I'm
it's
letting him go in. And he's like, I'm in line. There's no like pickup counter. Like you have to get in line with everybody else. So he's like, I'm in line. And then like it hits me as I go to, as I'm sitting in the car, he's got the keys. So he walked out with the key fob. The car's still running. So I
So you
can't,
can't even meet him.
I can't stop the car because as soon as I stop the car, like if I shut the car off,
Oh, you were still in the car running.
I was sitting in the car driving.
It'll never turn on again. Yeah.
It won't turn on if so I'm like, okay.
I'm surprised the car let you
Yeah.
stay and drive.
Oh, I drove so I drove to the front of the store, looped around and came right up, left the hazards on, shut the car off, ran in, got the keys, came back out, and then I parked in
One of the spots.
I parked in I found a spot like three storefronts over it, like, and I'm just waiting to get the word from him. So it's like I'll call you when I'm when I in line. So I'm
4
like,
days later.
So I set up in the dash. I put my phone up in the dash. I kicked back and I turned on. Oh man, I watched a YouTube video, like a 15-minute YouTube video,
Nice.
and I sent Kelsey snap.
Good way to
This is-
pass time.
And my legs are locked because I just ran 13 miles.
Oh, yeah,
Came
so
home,
your legs like-
showered, and I was like, all right, let's go move the table. So I'm sitting in the car. My legs
Legs
are
are
like,
shaking.
come on, man. Finally get the call. Go around. They have me go in the back. We pull up. Put the table in the back. Can't close the trunk. So we got to drive. Thank God my parents' house is so close to
Yeah. It's like 3 streets away.
right, but we can't close the back.
Did you?
So we
did you
just have the
any
box.
ties?
No. So we just have the box hanging out the back of the trunk.
Wait. You have no ties?
No,
So what,
no,
one bump and that thing's gone.
no. It was pretty heavy. It wasn't going anywhere.
Still, dude, you'd be surprised. what
dangerous.
bumps
No,
are
no, no, no,
heavy.
no. It was pretty.
Still
it was
dangerous.
most of it was in the.
They go, yeah, still the trunk's open.
We
Still
pulled
dangerous.
it down as much as we could. Yeah, so we drove home like that. So I'm like driving super slow. I kept the hazards on, obviously.
Future note: bring straps with you next time, just in case.
Yeah, well, I
Bring
mean, we
bungee
would if it's
cords,
we have
yeah.
my dad has strats all in his
That's
truck.
what I'm saying. Next time, yeah, just in case. The car too,
So yeah, we made it. I had to drive home that whole time,
dude.
like slow with my hazards on, and like, oh, please don't fall. It wasn't gonna fall. It was secure, but
Listen, you made it. You made it. How's the table look?
it's not set up. We
It's
just
set
put the
yet.
box on top
Because
of the other
you have to
table.
wait for the floors, then the table sits up,
I guess. I don't know.
or is it?
I think they're waiting. I think they're waiting for the countertops to go. They wanted to just keep a clear path for the countertop
Countertops,
people
yeah.
on
Nice.
Thursday.
Good idea.
And then we'll and then my dad and I are gonna bang out the flooring and then the backsplash, and then we're done.
Nice. Okay.
Or
Cool.
backsplash for them flooring. He wants to do the backsplash before the flooring
Nice.
because
That's cool.
in case
You should do everything before the flooring. Yeah, flooring should be pretty much
So-
last the way you guys are setting it up. So that's cool.
So
I
yeah,
like
it'll
it.
be
Dude, you guys are almost done. This is a big
Yeah,
project.
and
You've
then
been
we're back to
working
my
on it
house.
for now. What? 4 months?
something like that. I mean, we took a lull when my dad had to start working during the weekdays
No, but
because
still,
that's when we
that's
got a
not
lot
bad.
done.
Yes.
Listen, the kitchen is one of the most difficult.
No, but I mean, we
rooms to do.
literally only had like a couple of hours on a
Yeah,
on a weekend.
What day would we?
But I'm
co-
saying,
what
Dave,
time we come in? Like
A
10.
normal construction company
10 to
that's
12.
focused on a kitchen could take a month. You're talking about getting volunteers plus you and your dad to do this in between life. That's not bad. 4 months is quick.
So yeah, we're just about done.
Nice.
Well, it's not just the kitchen. We're flooring the whole entire first
Well,
floor.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the flooring piece.
So
Yep.
it's a lot more
Got
than
it.
than just the kitchen.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she picked out her table, and that's it. That's nice. It'll be good to have a new table. They've had that table's as old as my sister.
We'll have to come over and celebrate.
So-
Open up a bottle of champagne or something. Celebrate.
No, she wants to have
That's all
everybody
that.
over that worked in the kitchen and also do a barbecue
So
and
that
do
means
a
that
whole.
Nick's not invited.
No, Nick can come for a barbecue.
I'll come for the free. I have to test that out.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
Someone's got to test
Gotta
out the
vet
kitchen.
the kitchen first. Right?
Exactly.
Gotta vet the kitchen.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's just about done too.
I like it. Wow, that's a busy.
And then I'm back
busy
to
time.
then I'm back to projects here. There's still lots to do here.
How was so you did a Thanksgiving run? You mentioned that Navasink run, really.
That was
So
a
not-
challenge. We do that
okay.
every year. It was good. It was cold.
And you
Cold
did
today.
the 12K.
12K. It's at like 7.4 ish miles.
That's nice. That's really cool. And you and Kelsey ran together, right?
Yeah, we stayed together. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's famous for its hill. It's an out and back race. Oh, your buddy Dave Kilbert's run it a bunch of times.
Yeah. I know,
Yeah,
but
seen
for
it.
David,
they
yeah.
give you chicken soup at the end.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
that's the
Kelsey
big
sends
draw.
me
Good?
Snapchats. He's like, oh, this is the best.
They give I
Best
had a little miff
post-race.
though this year because last year and this year they had Wingstop there,
Wow, that's real good.
but they were out of the wings by the time I got.
Aw.
Last year I got Wingstop, but this time they're like, oh, sorry,
What a
we're out. And
tease.
I'm like,
You made
what?
good time. It wasn't even like you were there
I
like.
mean, what do you mean you're
tease.
out? Mad.
What a
Wow.
tease.
There was a lot of people there though.
Listen, I would put an informal complaint.
Yeah, I was not too happy.
Yeah.
I've had a strong
Now, is that
report
event like a nonprofit event or what is it exactly?
No,
Is it
no, no.
stand-
It's a
just a
Jersey
community event.
No, the Jersey Shore Run Club puts it together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
just an event that they do.
Speaking of which, I know Dave Gilbert has a bone to pick with some Jersey running team that he
Yeah,
runs
I
for
know,
them.
I
Oh, he
know.
told you?
Yeah, I was talking to him today actually. 'Cause we were
He
just
said, "Would
chatting.
you mind if I jump on one of your casts and complain about it without saying the name of who's involved? Some fake running club. I'm not saying it's this one, but another one." So I said, "We'll see. I'll probably like.
Yeah.
I'll put him on one where I have like 3
maybe.
people.
We were
following.
laughing. We were laughing about he put up a thing, like a beam, and it was like about working out, getting your stats, blah blah blah, and then it's like your belly fat, and it's that Leonardo DiCaprio from "I'm not going anywhere."
Yeah. I'm not
Like,
leaving.
yep, yep, that's true.
Oh,
And we
man.
talk. He's supposed to do a run today in Brooklyn. I think he was saying, and I was like, we just didn't have anything." He's like, "I didn't go to Brooklyn. I just ran around." He was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
he was dressed to the
yeah,
for the weather. He had this full
Oh,
It was
like,
pretty cold.
rain resistant gear with
You know
a
what?
little
It took-
light lamp on.
it
all
took-
this crazy
It
stuff,
took
yeah.
me 3.
And the water vest. He had it all
So
on.
I warmed up as we started running pretty quickly, except my hands. My hands were so
Did you have gloves
cold.
on?
Yeah, oh
Or
yeah.
did you have the heater? Can you
No.
carry them or no?
I don't know. It took me 3 miles for my hands to get that where they're like they get
You're
that little
lucky they
burst of
did.
heat.
You're lucky they didn't go
No, they
worse.
get like a burst of heat when you're running.
That's really weird how you had gloves on. They weren't helping at all.
No, it was. I mean, it was 30-something degrees outside. It was
No,
cold.
we were in Philly, and Nicole, thank God, she had the hand warmers. That
Yeah.
you break them to
good.
the, yeah.
There's
It's crazy.
there's a flip mitts. They're called. It's like a running glove where like I like because
a
your
little
fingers
mitten.
are together.
Okay.
And then you can roll it down into a wrist like a sweatband. And it rolls all the way up, or it can just cover.
I think Nicole has those too.
They're
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, but it warned Kelsey she gets real warm when she runs. So like I think we were a mile and a half in and she was already taking the layer off. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
Oh, really? She's already done. She's like, I'm on fire.
I'm like,
blood just starts
I don't take
pumping.
anything off when I run. Like whatever layers I have, that's
You're
it.
wearing it the whole way. You're
I'm
sweating
wearing
it
it
out.
the whole race.
Sweating it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we.
Because people will bring to the Disney Marathon. It's like because you start so early, people will bring anything that they're willing to discard, and when you discard it, Disney will come by and collect it all up and donate it.
Oh, nice.
So you just got to be aware if you're casting off any
Layers.
clothes on the side.
Probably. Yeah, make sure someone's there to grab it.
Well, nobody will. Yeah, you just got to. It's something you got to be willing to part with because they'll.
Well,
carry
we
it
had
out.
extra layers just to do the German market yesterday in
Yeah.
Philly. It's funny, we're there and we're looking at the different foods. And my cousin, again, who was from Italy, he turns around, he goes, "There's a lot of German food here." I'm like, it's a German market.
So,
Like I told you, we're going to and he goes, "Yeah, I missed that part." I was like, "Yeah, that's why." Like everything, it's like strudels and all this other crazy. And I'm like,
I mean,
but it was good. We had
as
a
soon
good
as
time.
Declan's old enough, we're probably gonna take him back to like the Bryant Park Christmas market.
It's nice. The Bryant
we
Park
went
Christmas
every.
stuff is
Kelsey and I
nice.
used to go every year before COVID. It's nice.
Nice.
We're going to Longwood Gardens, like a Christmas thing this year. It's like a
What's Longwood
lights-
Gardens again? What is that? Oh,
that's the drone show.
No, it's where
Is
we
it the
did
drone show?
There was a drone show we went to over the summer. It was the last place we went before Declan was born.
Hmm.
It's in Pennsylvania. It's like it's a garden. It's like a giant. It's
Botanical,
huge.
like, but
Assuming
lit up,
that
though,
you know
said,
that
right?
that it's a garden, right? Yeah, because
But
it's got
lit up?
garden in the name. So
Well,
I'm
yeah.
assuming
So
it's
they're
a
gonna do
garden.
Christmas lights and stuff like that. Actually, it's the place where remember that guy escaped from jail,
Yes.
and we were talking
Spider-Man?
about it, and he hid out in Longwood
Longwood
Gardens.
Gardens.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
That was yeah. So that's the place we're going back to.
They're checking it out just in case you need to escape. Just in case you need to
Just
make a
in
grand
case.
escape. You want to get a.
So I got
lay
her
of the
tickets for her
land.
birthday. So yeah. So apparently, I forgot that guy was there. And now it hit me. Yeah, Kels, you remember that guy who escaped from prison and hung out in Longwood Gardens?
I'm sorry. We talked about it on the podcast.
We
and
did.
The videos were hilarious of that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Literally
funny.
just like spider
Da-do.
climbing up the
Da-do.
wall.
Da-do.
Yeah, we're like,
Da-do.
how is nobody seeing
Man, I
this?
really hope there's no.
And it wasn't his
escape.
first time.
And nobody's watching that camera. Like, come on.
And it wasn't his first
Wow,
time.
look at this snow there. They said it was going to snow hard in the second
Where is
half.
this?
Yeah, what is
Where
that?
Buffalo,
Look at
New
he's
York.
wearing ski goggles.
Buffalo, New York. He has ski goggles
on
on.
the outside of his
The
helmet.
football player has ski goggles on the outside of his helmet. That's
That is
hilarious.
awesome
That's too
looking.
funny.
That
If
is
that's working
hilarious.
at all, I want to know because
Yeah.
it's not even on his eyes. It's,
These are my favorite kind of games though, because it's like kids playing football.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this is
yeah.
what
This
if
is
this
what
was
it's meant.
baseball, they'd be like, oh, shut it down. There's a flurry.
Oh yeah, they would have stopped it. Too. Yeah, they
This
would've
is
stopped
no. I feel bad for the players, but you know they're fine. They're
Yeah, they make
moving
enough money.
around.
They can afford treatment
Yeah,
after
they,
this.
they,
if
they,
they-
they,
if
they
they
can
do.
They're
afford
gonna
to
need
play
it.
outside. Yeah,
their hands and their
I think
bodies.
they're
are-
all
I just
right.
they all know they're gonna play in the snow though. It was snowing before the game started. They had to have fans shovel it out overnight.
Why
$20
don't they
an
have
hour?
long
Why aren't you wearing
sleeves?
long sleeves?
And
Some
you
of these
could.
guys,
You
like,
could.
come on. But that's
some
like
of them
that was
don't
like
bother.
it was like 28 degrees when we got to the race site.
Yeah,
right?
it was really cold.
And there was people there in shorts. There's kids there in shorts.
Yeah, but
and you're like,
kids run hot, first of all.
Yeah, but not that hot.
Yeah, I wouldn't have my kids in shorts,
Not that hot.
but there are kids that run hot.
I mean, I guess some of the players don't want to have the long sleeves to not have complete freedom of movement. I guess, but whatever. But speaking of football,
Freedom of movement.
how about them Jets?
Why? What's going on?
Just awful.
Oh, they're terrible.
They're
They
just
did really
bad.
good today.
They did
Wait,
great.
this is a good time to go to other teams then?
So
See, here's the thing.
The Jets. So what's happening with the Jets is they're playing really well,
Yeah.
but they can't win the games.
No. You want to know what
when are
killed
they
them?
blowing it right at the end
So-
or slowly throughout?
Well, first, notoriously they'll do very decent in the first half.
Yes.
Or and then the second half just all downhill.
Yeah, Caravella bailed
But
on
what
him.
killed him? Yeah, Caravel decided.
He's
to
like, I'm
change
not a
sides.
Jets fan anymore. He's like, oh man, that's
Oh,
lame.
you Saquon Barkley.
That temp's 29 degrees right now there.
Well,
But
this is the problem.
what killed
he's
the
playing,
Jets.
He's playing fantasy leagues. He's so used to
Yeah.
dropping people. He's like,
Yeah,
I'll just drop the whole
exactly.
team.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
fantasy is going very well for me, by the way.
it's going terrible.
And
for me.
I'm doing well this week. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
you're doing okay this
It's
week.
going very poorly.
But the Jets, they killed themselves with penalties on fourth downs. So they were winning the game. They were playing the Seattle Seahawks. They were winning the game by one possession. So the Seahawks just needed either, I think, even a field goal would have put them in the lead. But they were on their offensive drive, right? Got to fourth down, stopped them. Flag flies. Penalty. Forget which one it was. There was a couple different penalties that happened. There was a pass interference. There was a horse collar tackle. There was a couple different penalties that really messed it up for him. And each of those penalties happened on a fourth down because Seattle was going for it on every single
Yep.
fourth down because they had to. They were losing, and it was the fourth
they
quarter.
were losing bad
So
early in the game.
They were
too,
losing
and
bad
they
early
made
in
a
the
good
game,
comeback.
and they brought it back. And then now here they are on this big drive, and they're trying to make it down the field, get to a fourth down. We stopped them. Okay, great. We get the ball, but there goes the flag. Okay, well, great. Okay, well, okay, it's fourth down again. We'll stop them this time again. We got it. We stopped them. There goes the flag. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding
it was,
me?
It was bad.
On
A
fourth
lot
downs,
of like off plays.
on
Listen,
fourth downs.
nothing's worse
Were
this
they
year.
legitimate calls?
Nothing worse this
The horse
week.
collar tackle absolutely was. And
Not-
you know what? The
nothing-
pass interference was too. They
Nothing
both
worse
were
this week
legitimate calls.
though than the Oakland
beating
Raiders.
yourself.
The Oakland, I say Oakland. The LA Raiders were playing Kansas City.
Okay.
Kansas City's notoriously good. Like, and the Raiders have not had a great season, so it was like assumed that they wouldn't even put up that great a fight,
Okay.
and they were winning. And then Kansas City kind of came back, so Kansas City was ahead by like 3 points.
Yep.
Right?
I remember
So-
this game, yeah.
The Raiders are
Ooh, field goal attempt in the snow.
no good.
Oh, no
and the
good.
Raiders are coming back, right?
Okay.
So it's the last drive of the game. Last drive of the game. The Raiders are moving downfield. They're doing great. So it looks like they're either going to tie the game and go into overtime or
Or
win.
take a win.
For whatever reason, the center thinks hike was said. He hikes the ball. Nobody's ready.
The quarterback was literally looking this
The
way, like
opposite
talking
direction.
to,
Like calling the play.
He was calling an
Right.
audible or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
Right.
And
so
center's
the
just like,
center just
Does
snaps the
go
ball.
past him?
Here's the ball.
Right past him.
Bonked
Total fumble. Total fumble.
He literally went like this. He's looking this way. The ball went
Yep.
right off of him.
Kansas City
He's like,
recovers, and that's the game.
Oh,
So that center's got to be like
Unemployed.
kicking himself. Like,
Unemployed.
happy Thanksgiving.
He just lost his annual bonus in
Oh
one play.
man!
Oh, for
You have
certain.
one job,
My
sir.
God.
He says
He
give
just
him the ball.
He snapped
That
the
is
ball.
it.
Nobody was looking, and Kansas City recovered that fumble, and that was it. And he's like,
They were
Oh,
on a
man.
roll too. They
What's
probably
worse
could've
is that
gotten
they
a field goal and won.
recovered the ball. That's crazy. Like, they couldn't get the ball back. Even it get bounced off him so bad.
and Kansas
They
City
couldn't even
still
get a body
recovered.
on him.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That
Yep.
sucks. Like that's I
Yeah.
can't even imagine being that center right now.
Oh god,
Like at that time, right? You're
have
just
felt
like,
awful.
what happened?
that's the hardest part about these professional athletes is like when you do something embarrassing like that,
You're
it
done.
doesn't go away. It's
It's like
just
you're
there.
a pro athlete.
It's just there the
You
rest of
make
your
And
life.
here's the thing: I wonder if he thought the play call, like the audible calling, was the hike symbol, right? Like
Yeah.
he heard him saying
Maybe.
blue, whatever, and he's like, what? And just
Yeah,
under
maybe,
the pressure,
maybe, yeah,
flicked
just
it by an
cracked under
accident.
pressure.
Probably just misheard or something.
Listen, we're all still
Happens to
human,
the
right?
best of
Mistakes
us.
happen.
So we did talk about shopping on Black Friday, but we had our Santa sale.
Nice.
We did.
When I say we, I mean Steve and I were there. Nick was not
Nick
there.
decided not to be there. Yeah, that's okay.
For the second year running, Nick wasn't
Yes.
there. That's 2 years in a row.
Yes.
So I'm not even going to count the new next year.
Aww.
You're not even considered.
I love you guys.
Good Santa pictures.
Oh,
This
the
Declan
background.
actually.
First of all, Chris, nice job.
The,
photographer.
The road.
So Declan,
Excellent job.
this was his second time seeing Santa this year because Kelsey took it to the Humane Society. She does it every year with the dogs, and he
Nice.
was not having it.
Oh, really?
No, sir. It's a funny picture, him like crying, and like
Oh,
he's not having
no.
it. But he was really good with this visit. It's really
I wonder
good.
if it was the environment, like just being in a place he's more familiar with. You know what I
Maybe.
mean?
It's possible.
Sometimes they get that, you get the feels.
He's not that familiar with the dojo yet. He's been there a couple times, but the people.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was a great picture. The picture was really massive. So no matter what angle of the photo you're
The
looking
backdrop,
at,
yeah.
the backdrop. No matter what angle, I'm sorry, you're right, the backdrop. No matter what angle of the picture you're looking at, there's backdrop there. So
yeah,
it
you,
looks
you
like
didn't
it
even
is
know
really
you were.
nice house.
You did not even know you were in the dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Which is how we
really
wanted
nice.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
no one knew. It was like ninja-like skills that they had that set up. It was cool.
Yeah, it went well.
What was one of the most did we have something new that we sold this year, like an ornament or anything?
We had a
different?
camo beanie. We had a plush, had a stuffed bear.
We had a
That
lot
was,
of
had a
different.
Guion with a black
We had a
belt.
quarter
on it.
zip.
Nice.
Oh, the quarter zip. Yep, quarter zip
quarter
was
zip.
good.
Oh,
The camo
gotta take
beanie
a look at these.
was a pretty big selling point.
Yes, I will show them to you because I'm not putting the order until tomorrow. So if there's anything you want, you have to do it by tomorrow.
okay. Let's do it. I love it. I want to say them. I know we need nunchucks. That has nothing to do with the Santa said. but
No,
I need nunchucks.
your wife informed me via text message, so it's on my order already.
That was I said. Dave's mad at me for all the right reasons. Can you do me a favor and send him a text?
Could you do me a favor and like tell him that we'll give him money? That'll make him
Well,
happier,
you
right?
notice
Yeah.
how I did. There was no plausibility or deniability.
you're-
It was
that'll make him
I'm
happier.
100% wrong.
Your invoice is going to be high. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
remember that
whatever
whole
they're
thing?
saving, you're paying the
Sale.
difference.
What sale? The sale
Yeah.
was Saturday. Now it's back to normal price.
Everyone
No,
gets
no.
an additional 10%
You have the
off
Christmas
thing.
increase. That's
No, you just send a
You
message
know how most
out to
places
all
have an employee
purchasers.
discount? This is an employee
this
upcount.
is the Christmas increase.
Yeah.
No, you send an email to everyone that bought something and say additional 10% courtesy of Master Nick on all of your products.
Yeah.
He is paying the different additional 10%.
We really got to set up our filming schedule there now too, because we got a lot to film in December.
and a very
The
little bit
kick
of time.
miss. We need to start this, man.
Well, the kick miss, we have to do that Grinch, thing you guys
quiet.
were talking about.
Nobody knows about
I'll
that.
have to bleep that
Okay.
out now. Thanks for
Oh,
extra
no,
work.
we mentioned it.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
We absolutely
No, we didn't.
did at some point in the future. when I
No,
was here
sir, we
awake,
did not.
Consciously.
I
On
don't
air.
remember doing it.
Nope.
Sounds good.
I'm sure people have already guessed, but still, we can try to keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well, I
make
didn't
it
say anything.
exactly.
What?
He said nothing.
Huh? So,
Yeah.
yeah, we have a lot to film, you're saying? We have a decent,
Yeah.
a pretty heavy
We have-
schedule.
Well, we have the 12 Days of Kickmas Part 3
I like it.
coming at you. This year. Oh my God, he's breaking away. He's running.
Oh,
He's going.
my God.
Oh,
He's
gone.
in, he's in,
He's
he's in.
gone.
Oh,
There's no
it's-
way.
They're not
That's it.
touching him.
No, they're not touching him. Oh my
And
God.
he
that's great.
slides.
Wow.
Oh no, there's a flag.
No, there isn't. On the offense?
Is it?
We're gonna find out.
Is it flag for excessive celebration?
It might be, especially
making
if he's
a snow
doing now.
angel.
He's
He's
doing
making a
snow
snow
angels.
They don't do that, do they? Excessive celebration?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Come
They
on.
absolutely
But they won't
do
pull back the football. I mean, the touchdown for that, though.
No.
No.
Wait.
I
Is it
forget.
on the. Is he holding?
He's
Holding.
It's
Oh,
holding.
no, they
It's
lost
holding.
the
They lost the touchdown. Yeah.
Holding. Oh no. Oh no.
No touchdown. Great celebration for nothing.
Oh,
Oh, like we're so cold
no.
now.
Exactly.
There's snow all over us.
I
for
should
no
have stayed out of the cold.
Wow. That's a shame, man. You
Anyways,
get
what
all
were we
juiced
saying?
up.
12 Days of Kickmas Part 3, people.
Yes.
Is going to be going on this year. We're going
Yeah.
to make it happen. We're going to squeeze
Apparently some phenomenal lyrics, and I'm no surprise here. We know they always come out
it
great.
in. Yep. We got a wonderful idea for our buddy Nick here.
Yeah, I've written up
So-
to day 11 right now. So
Oh, okay.
So
And
we're
there's
almost done. We're almost done.
okay. I like it.
Then we
I
have to
really
sing
do.
I'll show you.
We're
I'll
gonna
show you
film it.
after this.
Cool.
And then we got to
Can't
sing
wait.
it. We got to film. We got to sing it this week.
Are we going to do any better? Are we gonna like voice? Can we do auto? What is that? Dub?
Auto-tune? Auto-tune?
Yeah. Can we do auto tune?
I can probably make that happen.
Yes, you have.
Can
the
we just
ability.
have other
Should I
people
like
sing?
really? Should I like increase it so high that it really sounds like T-Pain? Like,
First of all, T Pain is awesome.
Can we
Well, yeah,
just
I know,
have?
I'm such a
you
huge
know what I mean,
fan.
that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
Can
no, I
we
do,
just
yeah.
have?
And yes,
Can we just have other people sing? Can we use AI to use other people's voices to sing it?
yeah, dude,
I
voiceover all
actually
the
can
time.
do that. It
Let's
just
do it.
wouldn't feel like us though.
Exactly.
They don't. Yeah, it's got to sound like a disaster. No,
No, we could have.
but
an
I
AI
do.
voice
I
singing,
do
yeah.
think we should auto tune some of it at least a little bit.
That'd be
all of
funny if we did
Yeah.
that.
Auto-tune.
All of it.
Auto tunes will also like
I
Britney.
could try.
I want to sound like a '90s Britney Spears. Can you make that happen? Exactly.
Oops! It's day number 3.
Sidekick in front of the tree.
Oh, baby, baby. That's
This
so
is not gonna
stupid.
go.
I'm not writing those lyrics. It's not happening.
So graceful.
Yes, so graceful. This song's gonna be so graceful.
So graceful.
Oh man,
Well,
I think it's gonna be a good time.
It'll be a good time.
All right.
That's
this
all I
is
really
comfort.
had,
This is-
gentlemen.
This is
Yeah,
comfort
I
mode
think
today.
that'll do it for this week, there, gang.
You
We're
stay
tired.
kicking internet.
We did this. Yeah, we did this on a whim on the day we're supposed to be dropping it, hours late.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess we'll call it there. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Kickin and Crocs.
K-I-C-K.
KCKIN.in.Crocs.
CROCS. OCS.
The best.
Subscribe to us on YouTube to watch the video versions of this podcast, to watch the 12 days of Kickmas that will be starting very, very soon. We'll get back to you on exactly what date it is. I forget which date
I
it
think
is.
it's the 14th. It's
Something
12
like-
days
something
before
like that.
Christmas.
Yeah,
figure it
so
out.
just count back from Christmas 12 days, and then you'll know what day it starts. Also, keep an eye out for our big Christmas video that will be coming out. It'll be very, very special. And yeah, that's all I really
Lots
got
of
as far
stars
as
if you're
that
listening
goes.
to us.
Yep.
Loads of stars if you're
audio
listening to us.
Mhm,
If you are on any of the listening only apps or
Platforms.
tools or platforms, make sure you give
It's
us
like,
the
yeah,
highest.
what word's next?
I know. I'm like, what's going on
Oh,
next?
the square
Make
things
sure you
on the
give us
sofa.
as many stars that you could possibly do. And again, we are coming into the holiday season, so I do expect all of your Bluetooth devices to be playing Kickin' and Crocs episodes, especially some of the fun ones that are coming up your way.
Oh, yeah.
And you stay kicking into that.
You didn't let us finish the
There's still an outro? What's left? Oh,
I gave the music.
I've been Steve.
Dave.
You were Dave. Say you were Dave for
Oh,
the intro.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Nick, and I just watched Rocky.
Oh, wow.
And
Worst exit ever. And
You
you
stay
stay
kicking
internet. What's your favorite? What's your?
I love
was
you
it.
from the bottom of my Crocs.
There
That's
it
his.
is.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
good.
go.
That's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
And if you ain't
Crockin'.
you ain't rocking.
Yeah.
There you go. Done.
All right.
Very disjointed ending. Bye, everybody.
So graceful.
See you next week.
Shining with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin' in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.